board.
And when he gets those second chance points, GA, he does not waste one of them.
And you know what? It's always going to be a powerhouse finish with him. We know that for sure.
So it's the Rockets now, following the score by Oklahoma City. That's good.
Listen, guys, James Harden, clearly the front runner for the best shooting guard in the NBA, arguably in the conversation for the best player in our league. And listen, he's a league leader in scoring a season ago. He's a one-man wrecking crew offensively.
Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. And Durant sends it back. It's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. Harden outside. Again, the miss by Harden. The Thunder have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Westbrook kicks to Roberson. Durant in the corner. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And so here is Houston, trailing by 2. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
And they tailored a fantastic, I thought, offensive game plan. And that went, I mean, they knew exactly how to exploit the holes in that defense.
And exploit them they did. I mean, they exposed them tremendously. They kept so much pressure on the defenders over the course of that game that the defense really never had an answer.
It's tipped. And Beverly gets to Ariza. Can't get it to go. Good work defensively by Ibaka. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And for Trevor Ariza, almost exclusively a perimeter player on the offense last year. New scheme, Greg, new teammates, big adjustment.
Yeah, the Rockets having Dwight Howard camping out in the lane and James Harden needing space for dribble drives. Not much room to operate inside for Ariza.
What they do like is defense, and we know he can hit the 3. It's a pretty valuable commodity for him. Here is Harden. Boy, he was something else against Utah. Takes a 3. Good on the shot. Harden's got 7 points in the game.
You know, you talk about Trevor Ariza last season. I mean, his field goal percentage dipped to 40. Mostly because he only took 3s, or so it appeared. It's hard to be efficient if you're only shooting 3s.
Fires from 18. And Harden gets it to go in on the assist by Ariza. 9 points for James Harden.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
And Durant gets it to go.
You guys, when you think about Trevor Ariza, he was signed by Houston last year to play defense. I mean, and did he deliver on that end? He was usually matched up against the opponent's best wing scorer, and he had the highest steals average of his career, almost 2 a game. Add to that, he is a knockdown shooter from beyond the arc.
Here's Ariza. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. Harden, no good. 1:52 left in the first quarter. And Andre Roberson is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Enes Kanter's checked in for Oklahoma City. Dion Waiters comes in for Roberson. And a switch here also for Houston. Jones is checked in. Now here's Harden. 9 points in the game so far. The 10-footer. That one wide left.
You know, he really just tried to do a little too much there. He shouldn't be afraid to kick that one back out.
Westbrook with the bucket.
He might not have the long-range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
And here's Harden following Russell Westbrook's 3. Harden the pass to Beverly. Back to Harden. From past the arc. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
His switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
Thunder trailing by 3. Westbrook kicks to Durant. Shot on the wing, and that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. 6 points for Kevin Durant.
And you can see he's got a little bounce in his step. 3 out of 4 to start.
The dish now to Jones. 46 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
Excellent box out there, keeping himself between the man and the basket.
Westbrook with it, and it's Harden picking him up. It's Westbrook with the drive, and the rejection by Harden. Second shot opportunity, and again it's Kevin Durant. Durant's got 8.
And at 4 or 5 now, a nice start. I mean, he looks ready to make an impact offensively. So far, so good.
Beverly dishes to Jones. Fires, high post, and Houston again with the bucket.
Both teams trading punches back and forth. This thing's like a heavyweight fight.
The momentum swings, really impossible to keep track of. The energy in the building just keeps going back and forth, ebbing and flowing. I'm loving it.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Yeah, we call that playing through the whistle. You know, he didn't give up on it when he heard the whistle. He kept his focus, his concentration, and he found a way to get the shot up and down.
For 3, Lawson. The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Oklahoma City out in front. And a moment now to hear from Steven Adams as he reflects back on a life growing up as the youngest of 18 children back in New Zealand.
So, like, the youngest over there has to do everything, like, all.
Hard to imagine growing up in such a huge family, but it sounds like maybe it prepared him for life in the NBA.
Yeah, got him outside of himself and toughened him up a little bit. No question about that. Wow, 18? That's mind-boggling.
That is amazing.
Yep.
Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. And for the Thunder guys, what stands out to you so far?
A lot of tough D being played by them so far. It's been the difference maker.
Greg, no uncontested shots for the most part. That's why they've had success.
And so in the game for the Rockets, they've got Jones. Terry is out there with Lawson. Then there's Harrell. And it's Brewer in at the 3 slot. Now here's Lawson. That drops.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
Here's Terry. Harrell the pass to Terry. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Their last game a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
And the way they attacked the basket in that game was unreal. I mean, after a while, the defenders seemed to just wave the white flag.
Yeah, like you said, I mean, that's what will happen when a team continues to attack the basket and come away with layups. The defense tends to get demoralized and deflated.
Here's Lawson. After Oklahoma City gets the 3. Jones, no one around him. That is in there. Lawson with the assist. Jones has got 5 now.
Tit for tat right there, huh, guys?
Didn't take him long at all, fellas, to get those 3 points back.
Well, for Terrence Jones, Clark, a very scary episode to begin last season. He suffered from a rare nerve damage to his left leg.
Yeah, he wondered if he'd be able to play again after missing 3 months. He finally got back out on the court. Good for him, because I enjoy watching him play.
Here's Lawson. Following the score by Oklahoma City. Good. 7 points for Terrence Jones.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Here's Cantor. Good work defensively by Jones.
And I tell you what, the Rockets are happy to have Terrence Jones back and healthy. They tried to acquire Bosch last season. Looked like they had it, but make no mistake, Jones was always going to be a player not only with tremendous potential, but someone that they view as a valuable commodity on that roster.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it, following the score by Houston. And the shot no good, a bit short. Houston's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. And the call will be against Nick Collison. That's his first foul. A different look for Oklahoma City. Adams comes in for Cantor. And it's Roberson in for Dion Waiters. And a switch here also for Houston. Capella's checked in. Now, here is Lawson. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. That one falls, his second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And guys, Terrence Jones, good numbers as far as blocks and rebounding and scoring around the rim. He's also shown potential as far as playing on the perimeter. The Rockets hope he can fill that spread 4 role for them moving forward. The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep.
And the Thunder with some changes. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Collison. Durant comes in for Anthony Morrow. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Payne. Houston with a big group substitution here. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Harrell. Riza comes in for Brewer. James Harden, he's checked in for Jason Terry. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Ty Lawson.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skills as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
Westbrook kicks to Durant. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Now just a 2-point Houston lead.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
It's Harden with the drive. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. Guys, I'm not sure there's a better star player who's a better fit for his team's philosophy than James Harden. Clark reflects the Rocket system perfectly.
I don't think you're wrong on that, Kevin. I mean, the Rockets, an analytically minded team. They love layups, free throws, and threes. Harden can get all of those done. It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Outside Durant. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
And Harden, either intentionally or not, is really the poster child for a new era of analytics that's starting to drive basketball. I mean, he generates a lot of points, but most importantly, he does it with tremendous efficiency, in part because he lives at the free throw line. And, you know, for the Rockets, acquiring James Harden might be the trade of the decade. You look at what they gave up, and it's hard to argue that they didn't win that transaction in a big way.
For Houston, they've gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. And Beverly kicks to Harden. From outside the arc, it's rebounded by Oklahoma City. 1:12 left in the first half. It's stolen by Ariza. Knocked away. And that one's good. Beverly. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Rockets.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
Yeah, the other thing, though, is they have attacked in the open floor. They're definitely getting a lot of easy ones that way.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Rockets. That one was played down in Houston.
Yeah, and their last time out against this club, turnovers really did them in. Just way too many mistakes.
Yeah, sloppy play sabotaged. I mean, they'll have to be much more focused this time around.
Here's Roberson. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And finished off by Westbrook.
And, Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook.
Risky pass in a situation like that. Very lucky that wasn't a steal.
Fortunate to get it through. I thought he was headed the other way with that one.
Harden outside. 5 to shoot. Shoots from the elbow. Puts it up from 12. And it's Capella missing. Oklahoma City trailing. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And Westbrook, here we go, can't hit from in close.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Harden outside. Durant with the steal. Moving it up. He gets it up. Got it off in time, but it's no good.
Kevin, you obviously...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime.